And today on Doctor Who, you are going to watch the TARDIS team do an assault course. It's great. You never know what's going to happen to you.
A lightweight sort of total wipeout.
Bring on the wall. Hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name's Thomas and I'm joined by
Paul. And
we are watching the Celestial Toymaker, which is a classic. What are you doing?
I don't know. It's been a long day. Right?
I was like, for a second there, I thought that intro was going to be completely normal, and then I thought, who am I kidding?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Celestial Toymaker story. Anything we need to know going into this, Paul?
Well, we do, the usual things. So it's broadcast 2nd to the 23rd of April 1966, written by Brian Hales. Apparently this is the first of 6 scripts he wrote for Doctor Who. And out of those 6, this is one of only 2 of them that doesn't feature the Ice Warriors.
Oh.
So just in case you were thinking the Ice Warriors might turn up in this, they won't. Directed by Bill Sellers. It's a 4-parter. The first 3 parts are lost. The 4th part, the final test, does exist. I think it was found in the 1980s. Found by the ABC in Australia during the 1980s. But apparently the reel had actually come from Singapore, so obviously it had been sold overseas, and fortunate enough for a copy to survive somewhere. And there's a few things about the story I'm sure we'll get onto as we've gone through at least the first episode. So,
Beautiful.
Oh, well, I was going to say, actually, my dad maintains this was a fantastic story, like having watched it when he was younger. Obviously, 3 parts now lost. I think it's the general consensus amongst Doctor Who fans that this story is a complete dog's dinner. So,
I'm really looking forward to it now.
So I don't know, I'm not sure. But my dad maintains it's a classic. So
are we talking Web Planet level?
Oh no, surely not.
So the Doctor's invisible.
So we get a nice bit of footage picking up. Guess we won't get any more of this footage. So
Something to do with the refusion.
It must be. You're wrong.
there's quite a change of outfits for them there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did read something about this was the first time a companion wears a miniskirt.
Oh.
I think someone new came in and decided things needed a slightly different look.
Oh, where are they? Ah, the Celestial Toymaker. It's all beginning to make sense.
Hey, look! That's me!
What is?
Here, on the screen!
What screen?
Here! That's me on the planet Kemble!
There's nothing there.
I believe I now know where we are. It's changed again. There I am in Paris. Now turn around this instant. Come away from it, dear boy.
I think this is the first Doctor Who story to use actual flashbacks.
Yeah, that's cool. It's showing them little highlights reel. I don't think I do recognise him.
He's called Michael Gough, and he plays Alfred in the Batman films, the earlier ones. So
I haven't seen those. I've been meaning to see those.
Take your choice.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's nice.
Come, Doctor. No.
I would love to have seen what that shot actually looked like. Tons of models.
I don't like it. We should never have stayed.
It's too late now.
There's a lot of potential for the design of this to look good.
Yeah.
Very striking, this kind of thing.
Why have I got to be quiet?
I like this idea that the Doctor knows him already in some way.
Lose the game they play. You condemn them to become your toy.
Yeah.
That is one of my rules, certainly.
Because then you get more of a sense that the Doctor has had a history of travelling.
That would bring you up.
So there's some suggestion that Neil Patrick Harris is playing the Celestial Toymaker in the 60th anniversary Doctor
Oh,
Who
really?
David Tennant.
What's making people say that?
He's in a toy shop.
Nice. I feel like that could be a red herring.
Quite possibly.
But that would be interesting. He doesn't he have sort of clown makeup as well in the, or something like that?
Yeah, in one of the shots of the trailer he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or he was like a mime almost, kind of white-faced.
Yeah. It's possible.
And to stop you interfering, I shall have to dematerialize you again. There.
You are overreaching yourself, Toymaker. How can I play this game?
Let's see. Suppose we leave you one hand. There. I suggest you resume the game.
Oh, wow.
I thought you'd see it my way, Doctor.
I wonder how they did that. Reminds me a little bit of when the companions are split up doing the game with with Rose and Jack and the Doctor, and there's like the weakest link.
Sure, Bad Wolf and
Bad
Parting of the
Wolf.
Ways.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes,
see what you
the-
mean.
I mean, this is obviously a little bit lighter in tone, isn't it?
Well, yeah, maybe, but in some ways the childhood games thing gives it a slightly creepier edge, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's true. It's like ring a rose. There's something scary about. This is kind of an early Squid Game, isn't it?
Yeah.
And today on Doctor Who, you are going to watch the TARDIS team do an assault course. It's great. You never
It's
know
like-
what's going to happen to you.
A lightweight sort of total wipeout.
Bring on the wall. Oh. They've put the little... Oh, is that a nice little challenge for people to do in the meantime, I guess?
Maybe so.
4 legs, no feet of arms, no lack. It carries no burden on its back. 6 deadly sisters, 7 for choice. Call the servants without voice.
I mean, 4 legs, no feet, of arms, no lack. Makes me think of like a chair, you know, like
All very clever.
without.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure where the rest of it goes. Yeah.
Carries no
Right.
burden on its back. That doesn't... Okay, well, we'll mull that over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, recons are always not always, but recons can often be quite hard work.
Yeah.
And given that this story has now got quite a less than favourable reputation amongst fans, I thought that went quite quickly, and I quite enjoyed it. Like, I like the premise, I like the conceit of it. You know, the idea of the games that, you know, if you lose the game, you'll be trapped forever, and you know, the imagery, as I said, that kind of childlike games imagery gives it a creepy edge.
Yeah.
It works for me.
Yeah, I like it. I didn't quite understand the toy maker's motivations. He's just like, oh, sorry, you can't go. But maybe that'll become clear. He's just sort of a bit of a trickster and a...
I think that's what it is. I
Malevolent.
think he's just a mischievous trickster. You know, that's kind of his sort of role, really.
But quite nasty, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I thought it felt like a good start, to be honest.
Yeah, and Stephen and Dodo seemed like they were enjoying it a little bit too much in what would be a very traumatic situation, I guess.
That's true. Yes.
Although
yeah.
they weren't as... Yeah, they probably didn't know how high the stakes were at that point. I don't know. But,
And as I said, though, given that a lot of what was going on in some of those scenes there was music, and there's no visual to guide you, the recon did a great job of making me feel like I knew what was going on. So
yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, and as you said, the premise is great, isn't it? It's a bit like the Riddler from Batman or something, kind of.
yeah, it's got that edge to it. And like that, what they were doing there, like that sort of Total Wipeout-esque kind of thing, or it was a bit like the floor is lava as well.
Yeah.
Like that kind of idea, that was quite fun. So
Yeah. Okay. So we're going into the part 2 with moderate expectations, I suppose.
what I also meant to say was that the Doctor going invisible was an idea the producer, I think it was John Wiles, brought in. basically because at this stage they're trying to think how they can get rid of William Hartnell.
Oh, really?
So he wants to get rid of him, and he had hoped that he could make him invisible, and then when the Doctor comes back, they could recast him with a different actor. So that was some of the idea on that eventually got kind of junked. But
why did
all
he
is
want to
not
get
well
rid of him
behind-
again? Just didn't get on, or
I think all is. I don't know the exact reasons why they don't want Hartnell anymore. I mean, Hartnell's not that well, for one thing. I think he was probably quite hard to work with. So, but it's a shame because in a sense he's at it feels to me as the Doctor he's at his strongest in this season.
yeah, he's been incredible, hasn't he?
So he's doing a good job. I would have said, but
Yeah.
can't please everyone all the time.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, great. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.
Do
Let me just
subscribe
slide in there and save that one. Yeah.
for the 100th time. Yeah, do subscribe if you'd like to stay in the loop with what we're doing.
Oh, we're still going, are we? We're still.
Oh, you know what? Forget it.
Dear.
Oh, man.